Hey guys, PLH Crop Constructors. Really quick this morning. I do mean this morning because it's like almost 7:30 in the morning. Getting ready to go to the show for this weekend. It's Saturday morning. Getting ready to take off for the show, and found another clutch. So we had another clutch drop. My hands have some oil on them, so I'm just gonna throw some gloves on real quick. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I do have some gloves handy, so might as well use them. But new clutch, another clutch I should say. Just freshly laid. I caught her laying, looked like the last egg. She was just finishing up with that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them really quick on the fly right now, trying to get out the door for the show. But I knew she was getting close, so I've been keeping a close eye on her. And that is my lesser girl, Sigrun. She is a first-time mom. So let me grab her clutch card here real quick. Keeping an eye on her because she's trying to get me. Easy, baby girl. I don't need you rolling your eggs, honey. So yeah, she tried to get me there. So this was to a lesser female to a pastel bamboo male. So we got all eggs, it looks like. First-time mama. She's going to try and eat me here. So we do have an egg box set up. It's all zeroed out. Easy, sweetie. Come here. Oh, easy. Give me your tail. She's trying. She's trying. Damn it. We will check this one. It did roll a little bit. We'll make sure it's nice and good here. Let me get it real quick. Yep, there we go. Yeah, definitely a good egg. So that one's going to go in. We're in here first. We're going to get it set up with some straws here really quick. Make sure it's nice and stable. I don't want it to roll anywhere. They were, like I said, they were just laid. So I'm not too overly worried about that one there. We'll get another one right there. All right, so that one's good to go. I want to make sure she's not going to get me. And we're going to grab these here. There. I said they're not real sticky as of yet. They did just get laid, so I'm going to put a straw here for this one until I get a chance to candle that and get a weight on them. So yeah, clutch number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, clutch number 5 is out. It's down on the ground. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. It looks like. We'll get a good candle on these guys. This one is probably a dud, but I will separate that one from the rest. Good, 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 good. A couple of these I am going to move, but I'll do that off camera. So yeah, clutch number 5 is out, guys. I will go ahead and get her put up, and then when I get home tonight from the show, or tomorrow morning, we'll get her all cleaned up and get her in a fresh tub. Yay, clutch number 5. I'm going to get a weight on these guys off camera, and we're going to go from there. Zero that out. Cool. All right, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, all right? Bye. Hey, guys. So this is a couple days later. You guys saw the egg pulling at the very beginning of this video. And now we're going to show off, me pulling her out. I'm going to get her in a tub here. I already have it set up. It's got... 1 second. Yep. It's got lukewarm water and just a tiny little bit of Dawn dish soap. Reason I use Dawn dish soap is that it's an all around for everything. So I use it for giving these guys baths after they lay, and it seems to do the trick. Sometimes I have to give them 1 or 2 baths, but it does work for them as far as getting them cleaned off, getting the smell of the eggs out of there, and getting them back going. So we're going to go ahead and get her up out of here. That's kind of funky. I think we might have another egg in there. She might have given us a special egg. Let me set her off to the side here real quick. Do we have another one? Or is it just the way you're laying? We do. She gave us another one. Let's see if I can get her off here. Oh my goodness, she gave us another one. I didn't think she had any left in her. That's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and set her up in here. I'm going to grab that egg and get it into the incubator with the rest of them. There. Oh, wow, that's cool. There goes my phone. Let me check this egg real quick. Oh, yeah, it's good to go. It's good. We're going to get it set up in the egg box with the rest of the eggs from this clutch. I gotta move my card here so I can get into the incubator here real quick. That would be that clutch right there. Let me get in here. Maybe. Yay! That's a nice surprise. I've never had a girl do that before. Give me another egg after. So we're going to go ahead and grab this one. And we're going to get it set up in here in a way that it's not going to get wet at all. Do a little rearrange in here. There. Perfect. Leaving it sit right there should do the trick. Now I need my straws. I don't know what I do with my straws. I wasn't set up to grab another egg. So I'll just cut up a couple more and we'll be good to go. I've got plenty of them. There. So I guess this is an egg pulling video too. For another egg that she laid after the fact. There. And there. Get one more in there on that egg, so I'm actually ecstatic about that. That is cool. Sneaky girl. So I do have that one egg that I'm not sure about. So we got 6, 5, 6, 7 good eggs. And that one egg that's not, that I'm blind. That one egg I'm probably thinking it's not going to do nothing. But I still put it in here. So let me mark that off on her card, man. So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 good ones now. So I will change that on the card. And we'll get them back in the incubator. 7. And I put down one slug. That one I don't think is going to do much. So, yay! Look at that. So she had laid that sometime after I pulled the other eggs on Saturday morning. I'm going to carefully get this back in the incubator. There. Well, all right. I was going to do a tub cleaning video. That's all this was going to be for the last part of this, was a tub cleaning video. So we got another egg. Outstanding. So we're going to go ahead and get all this stuff, all the old coconut and everything out of here. So we got 7 eggs. That's great. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to wipe this out real fast. I know I've done egg tub cleaning videos before, but these are the old Sterilite tubs that they used to use for the sea serpents used to use for their what are these? The five. God, I cannot think what sea serpents calls that rack. It's a 5 high, 5 tub rack, 28 quart tubs. He has since changed tubs over to Vision. I believe they're Vision tubs now. Reason I say that is the Sterilite tubs had this little concave at the bottom here. So you get kind of buildup of coconut and urates and stuff inside this little groove inside the tub here. But the Sterilite tubs, or the Vision tubs, are flat bottom. So they're a little bit easier to clean when you're cleaning them. These tubs will work on the newer. The rack is the exact same. It's just the tubs are different as far as their design. Yeah, she made a mess of this tub. The way she after laying and stuff, during laying and breeding and whatnot. Because when I pair these guys, they make a total mess of their enclosure. I mean, a big time mess. I usually let it go until they're done. If it's really, really bad, I will go ahead and do it right away. Otherwise, I will let it slide for a few days, then clean. But I haven't cleaned this tub since her last pairing, which was about a month ago. And that is purposely done on my part. I have found my girls like that better. Because, you know, as soon as you clean them, usually they just go ahead and poop anyway. As soon as you get done cleaning it. But in her case, I let it go. It wasn't this bad up until like the last couple weeks of her getting ready to lay. So yeah. Wow, that's awesome. So that pairing was a pastel bamboo to a lesser female. So we're looking to get some bamboo bells. Bamboo lesser bells. Possible pastels for those as well. Problem with white snakes, you can never tell if they are anything else but white snakes. Now, could I have left that egg in here with her? Yeah, I could have. And there's enough humidity in the tubs and in the room, mainly the tubs, that it would have been okay. As far as keeping it nice and wet and the egg hydrated, which that's the big thing. She was tightly wrapped around the egg, and that's her keeping the humidity in. So yeah. These racks actually hold humidity really, really well. I haven't had to put holes in the tubs as of yet, but you do have that option. This is chlorhexidine, water and chlorhexidine, I should say, solution. I usually use 2 capfuls to the spray bottle of chlorhexidine, and then the rest water. So, I'm trying to get these as clean as possible to get all the scent out of there. You don't want to have any egg scents in there. So you want her to get back on food as quickly as possible. Kind of why I use the Dawn dish soap and water. Because as she's soaking, she can, it's kind of cleaning her off as she's moving. That makes sense? I hope it makes sense. And then when she comes out, I will wipe her down. And then, yeah. Excuse me. Get her back in this tub with fresh coconut, which is actually really fresh because I just did a new block. of Reptochip. Should be the first one to use it. So yeah, the other tubs that they're using for the Sea Serpents racks now, for this particular style rack, the 28 quart 5s, they are a little bit easier to clean. There's not as many grooves on the insides. Not that these tubs are bad at all, by any means. They're really good tubs. They're just sterilite tubs. I can pull that off because she did lay. Pitch that, throw that in there. So yeah, we're going to get some coconut up in here and get her water dish cleaned. Coconut. Love the smell of the coconut. Now, I don't measure this stuff. I just kind of throw it in there, spread it around, make sure the bottom's covered pretty well. Clean out her water bowl really fast. Give me a sec. Turn you guys over this way so you can see me. And go ahead and get this going here. Now, as far as cleaning, I just use paper towels. A couple paper towels, some of the Dawn dish soap, and I wash the crap out of the bowl. And it does the trick very well. Now, if you guys keep snakes and reptiles and you do use coconut, the coconut kind of stains the bowls and you got to sit there and scrub it pretty hard to get it to come off. But it holds humidity really well. And I don't change the crocs too often as far as changing them to other enclosures. The only time that happens is if I lose a snake as far as passing away. Then I will repurpose that water bowl for another enclosure. But for the most part, once the water bowl is in with the animal, as long as they're not spilling it every 5 seconds, it will stay with that enclosure, just like this one. Dry my hands off, rather than have coconut all over them. Move you guys back over this way. There. So, how long are we at? It's going to be like a 20-minute video. Apologies for that, but we'll get this set up really fast. And put a little bit more coconut in there first, and then I'll put water in. Like I said, new block, I still got some chunks in there. Breaking that up. That's pretty stringy. I'm going to pull that out of there and toss that. And then what I do is I try and pack the coconut around the bowl. Too much there. And one thing about the coconut, you gotta make sure you don't have any strings or anything in there. I find paper, white paper in mine sometimes. I don't know if the camera's seeing that real well. Occasionally. Yeah, that should do. There. All right, so this is all ready to rock and roll. Put a few more of those. So she's ready to go back into this tub. And we'll get moving here, and we'll get this tub back into in the rack, and we'll put some water in it. Make sure I got it the right way. There. All right. We'll pour some water in her bowl. She'll sit for a couple days, though. I'm not going to mess with her for a couple of days at all. And then I'll check on her, make sure she's good to go. Maybe add a little bit of water to the coconut and see how we work, or see how it's working. Make sure she's doing okay. So, grab some paper towels. First, she's pretty animated. She did try and take my head off. You'll see that in the video, the first part of this video. I don't know if the camera caught it though, but she did try and bite me a couple times to protect her eggs because I was taking her babies. Well, her eggs. Oh, I found my straws. They're right there. I knew I'd find them eventually. So, I'm gonna rub her around. Now, I'm not trying to hydrate her. She's already hydrated. That's why I'm not worried about the Dawn dish soap being in there with her. She's not trying to rehydrate. I'm just trying to clean her off. So I'm actually going to hold her in the paper towel, and as she goes back into her enclosure, I can dry her off. Give her a good wipe down. She's thinking about it. Go on, sweetie. Go on. And then I can check her again. And yeah, she's definitely empty now. She's very concave and very skinny. Yeah, I did not think she had any more left in her. That's cool. I was going to check her today. All right, sweetie. She's done. We're good. And she's definitely empty now, that's for sure. When I checked her Saturday, I did it kind of quick. I guess good lesson there is don't rush. So yeah, we got 7 good eggs, 1 not so good egg. So yeah, it's a good chance to get some bells. And we have one more chance with Medusa and our Mojave girl, or our Mojave banana. She's still bowl wrapping and doing her thing. But she usually gives us good eggs too, but we didn't get any bells last year from her. We got, I think, 9 eggs. One of the babies did pass last year. It was, for whatever reason, it was kinked pretty bad. It's the first time I've had a kinked one. And it did not make it out of the egg. So yeah. We got 8 good ones out of her last year, but no bells. So we'll see what we get this year. Like I said, it's like Christmas. You never know what you're going to get. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get this video all rendered and ready to go for you guys for Tuesday. And yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. Hope you guys had a good Memorial Day. And I know I go back to work. Me, I have to work on Memorial Day. I'm going to be working all week this week. And we'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys, if you guys have any questions about anything here in the room, about the animals, about what I just did, please message me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I know I say that in every single video, but if anybody's just now catching the videos and hasn't seen them before, I want to make sure they know they can contact me and message me here on YouTube, comments, shut up phone, and let me know what's going on. I actually have to finish doing getting everybody settled back up from the show. I have their feed cards here that I got to place back in everybody's tubs, which that'll just take me a couple minutes. I was still unpacking a few things. I was exhausted on Sunday, so I didn't finish unpacking my equipment. The snakes and everything are the first thing we unpack and get them put up. So yeah, and right now during breeding time and egg time, I check everybody faithfully. Her I didn't check yesterday because I knew she had laid Saturday morning. So yeah, well actually, you know what? I think I did pop her tub open briefly Sunday. She was wrapped up into that tight coil, and I have girls that I haven't cleaned tubs that actually wrap up in that tight coil like they're still nesting, even though there's no eggs in there. And so it didn't even register with me that she could have another one. But we got it. It's a good egg. It's fine. It was oriented properly, and now it's in the incubator with its brothers and sisters. So yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'm happy about that. So, but until next time, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm kind of rambling a little bit, and this video is going to be long, and I will see you guys in the next one, all right? I'm going to jump off here, go over to Patreon, talk to them for a little bit, and then, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.